I'm going to read through this packet with you. Turn to that front page there with the rocket on it. There's a jet, a rocket, and an SR-71 Blackbird. A passenger jet traveling around the world at 575 miles an hour would take about 43 hours to fly the 24,901 miles around the Earth. The fastest jet, the SR-71 Blackbird, at 2,193 miles an hour, could make it around our planet in 11 hours. The fastest manned vehicle ever to travel in space was the Apollo 10 rocket. At 24,791 miles per hour, that's 413 miles a minute or 6.8 miles per second. The Apollo 10 rocket could make it around the Earth in about an hour. Compare that to light. Light could travel all the way around the Earth in a tenth of a second. It took the Apollo 10 astronauts about 3 days to reach the moon from Earth. It would take light just a little over a second to reach the moon. It would take the spaceship like Apollo 10 about 300 days to reach Mars. If it was as close as possible to Earth, it would take light 4 minutes to reach Mars from Earth. Now, if you wanted to travel to Pluto in a ship like the Apollo 10, it would take you about 24,000 days, or about 65 years. Better pack a lot of oxygen, water, and food. How about to the closest star besides our sun? That's Alpha Centauri. If you tried to walk it, it would take you a little over 3,407,000,000 years. Maybe you want to use a power wheelchair. Maybe it's too far to walk. And it would take 1,703,000,000 years. How about a bus? Everybody load up. Yeah, it'll get a little quicker. 170 million years. How about that jet? If you could fly from our sun to Alpha Centauri, it would take you over 17 million years. How about the fast jet? The SR-71 Blackbird. It would take you over 4 million years. Well, let's get in our spaceship then. 437,000 years. Well, what if you could travel at the speed of light? Then it would take you 4.22 light years. 4 full years plus January 1 to March 21 in the 5th year, or a total of 1,540 days. That's at the speed of light. There's a drawing of the Milky Way galaxy. Notice the disk where our sun's location is, which is about 28,000 light years from the middle of the galaxy. So how long would it take Chewbacca and Han to fly from the Milky Way to our closest neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy? 2.2 million years at the speed of light. Now, Han talks about being able to fly 0.5 past light speed. That would bring his travel time down to about 1.65 million years. Looks like they'd need just a little bit more than a jump to light speed. Well, how about the Starship Enterprise? At warp 9.99, it would take 278 years to get from the Milky Way galaxy to the Andromeda Galaxy. Way to go, Captain Kirk. And the final graphic in this packet. You'll notice at the top, there is the sun and our whole solar system, the sun and the planets. If you would take that and you could shrink that into the size of a coffee cup, the whole orbits and everything, inside the coffee cup. Place that coffee cup, say, in Grand Rapids. The rest of our galaxy would be this size. The size of the 48 contiguous states, the rest of the U.S. That's how big our galaxy is. So you could zoom way in, and land, and there would be the little cup on the ground with our solar system in it in Michigan. Zoom back out, And that's how big our galaxy is. Pretty big.